Hello, everyone. Welcome to another installment of Royal versus the World. Before I get started with today's topic, which is going to be about why I think the internet's toxic, I want to say on the last video, I really do appreciate all you guys commenting, and I also appreciate some of the advice you were giving. I think I may do a follow up later on. Once I, do some more research on a topic, as you guys enlightened me on a lot of things that I wasn't thinking of, such as relationships. I wasn't really thinking of how being corny affects, relationships, and also the other side of coin, as in other cultures and what defines corny to them, and whether it's, the same with black people or wider, just across different cultures. But let me not go on a tirade. You came here for today's video, which is going to be about the internet. Okay. I initially planned on doing this video before the last one, but I guess it was all in the feeling of things. You know what I'm saying? But before I get started, just make sure you like, comment, or subscribe if you like what you see. And yeah, let's get into it. So, why do I feel the internet is toxic? Okay, I know you probably heard this by so many people, so many psychologists. It's just the internet's not good for you. But I feel like everyone knows the internet's not good for them. Okay, and there are a few reasons as to why I think that, and it's because, for one, it is not a positive space. Okay, it is focused on pleasure, and the internet is not really a tool for learning as it should be. It's really a tool for monetization, and overall it doesn't really help people be healthier. The habits you form, it's kind of addictive, and I think a lot of people can admit that they have become hampered on their need of their phones. You can't go anywhere without your phone, and I'm saying this as a person who's experienced it myself. And for me, I'm 21 years old, so I was kind of born during that time where smartphones were coming, more popular, and it's very interesting to see how so accessible these tools are in comparison to how accessible they were then, and the effect that it's having on us as a society. And anything with the internet, I always say is going to be related to society, because now our entire civilization is technology based. So I feel like a lot of people just kind of ignore the implications of the internet and its toxicity has on society as a whole. So I want to get started with one thing in general that I feel is very common, and why I say the internet is toxic is because everybody's in everybody's business. Okay, there's no such thing as boundaries anymore, right? And that's on both sides. People are oversharing themselves, and people are in other people's business. Okay, let's think about the most popular things on the internet that people follow. Shade Room. What is Shade Room, and why is that positive to my life? I always see drama, okay? Same thing, you can, relate this to the news, and the news, they normally promote drama and that positivity, and they only do that because people sell this. But come on now. And this kind of leads into what I say, the internet is not good for us, especially children, because it's monetization reasons, right? The reason why they promote toxic content, drama, the reason why everyone loves to argue and have all these internet things, because it feels like there's no consequence to things, but someone is getting paid at the end of the day. Let's think about this, okay? These social platforms are getting paid no matter what you do, whether it's good or bad. They are the ones who are gaining from it, okay? The only thing that the internet cares for, most providers, is your attention, your time, okay? And that's what a lot of us are losing because of the internet. We're losing our time. We're not really using it valuably, okay? The internet there's this quote by Prince where Prince says,
"Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool. It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix."
So, as you can see, yes, I feel like we're in an age where the internet is using us. We're being used by it more than we're actually using it. And going to another reason why I feel it's toxic in regards to education, okay? I don't really like how education has moved into this state of being, dependent on the internet and using the internet as a substitute for books and for homework and all these things. But the internet being used as a tool for education as well is very weird to me, because our brains don't really ascertain information as well on the internet, right? We scroll through it. I think it's well known that people don't read full websites like you would a book. It's a mental thing, it's too many things for dopamine, too many interactions, widgets to stay focused, and overall I feel like, the internet in itself is not bad. It is not toxic. It's us that make it toxic, and it's the way we're using it. And honestly, the way I see it, it's not gonna get any better. It's gonna get worse. And what I feel that we should do, and parents should focus on limiting the use of the internet from them children, okay? There's a lot of misinformation on the internet, and I just feel like the quality of information is highly diluted on the internet, Most of the content that young children absorb now, young adults, most people, TikTok, Instagram, is short form. They're only getting snippets of the full context of things. So overall, it's not adding to anyone's benefit, And that's about it for this video, I hope you guys enjoyed what I spoke of today. And I would like to hear your arguments as to why you think the internet probably isn't as toxic. And maybe it's just my perception, This is just what I feel. This is what my perspective on it is. And, you may have another solution that I don't have. So I would love to hear your words and your comments. And thank you all for watching another installment of Royal vs. the World. I hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time in the next video. Goodbye.